want to show you quickly.
How many are left? Yes, I said it.
Come on, hurry up.
Hear the roar of my full force neutral attack.
I'm making a prediction. I think he's going to lose it with that.
I also think that.
Yep, Battlefield or Small Battlefield. You can pick.
What character is he? Samus? Battlefield.
Alrighty, folks. Looks like we have Caleb up first versus Carver Middle School and High School.
Oh my god, this guy is like generationally bad. Wait, does that mean we're getting marked? Yes. I feel bad playing boxing. Like each. Guys, this is gonna be a short match. Yeah, no worry. This is a long match.
All right. Looks like Caleb has reflected one of Dark Samus's blasts. He's already up 2 stocks. And pretty quick match.
Dude, like, he's really shit. Blow out, put the subs in.
All right.
Give him playtime.
And with that, Caleb takes game 1.
Give him playtime, quick. Alright, put his mark. I gotta make Jacob proud.
All right, up next, it looks like it's going to be Caleb as Marth against Dark Samus. Same character.
What?
Same character.
What?
Mr. Bay. When do we get jerseys?
So I haven't put the order in because I had to get everyone. It does take a while. I had to get everyone. Ken didn't get a jersey last time, so I had to get him. Okay.
Is this their second game?
All right. We got Marth off to a quick, easy start. Several hits in. Doing some combos. Looks like Samus is trying to keep range But it looks like that's not going to matter much to Caleb. As he charges up a smash and lands it. All right. Looks like Samus has landed a few hits. But it looks like Caleb has taken a quick 2-stock lead. He is at 81, so he'll have to be careful.
He's using attacks now. And a lot of beat. Yeah, a lot of beat. And the grab, but he wasn't doing that before.
Caleb continued to lay on the punishment. Several quick hits in a row. Stacking up percentages. He's almost in kill range. Oh. A quick hit in the air against Caleb. Oh. Caleb loses a stock. Looks like Dark Samus is playing tag, running away from Caleb. But unfortunately, Caleb is too fast, catches up, and ends Dark Samus. All right, with that, Milbury takes a 1-0 lead over Carver.
His teammates both had like 0 and 1. He wasn't legit.
Up next, it looks like it's going to be Israel Morales Rojo versus Jonathan Carroll. Israel is our classic Kazuya player. Jonathan, I believe, is a new player this season, so we'll see how that goes. So don't forget, folks, we stream here every Wednesday, 3:30 to roughly 5 o'clock, depending on the length of our matches. Looking at how fast Caleb won his match, this may be a quick one for us. Right now we're just waiting in between rounds as stages are being selected and banned. It looks like characters have been chosen. It's been Kazuya with Israel on Kazuya and the new player Jonathan on Sora. Not necessarily a great matchup for Israel, but he's had enough practice against Soras that hopefully he can take him out pretty quick.
Poor guy.
All right, getting into the game. Israel starts with a quick grab, blocking the Sora. Electric Wind Godfist combos, trying trying to hit them. Definitely landing some strong hits against the aerial Sora. A good, perfect block there. However, Sora seems to be relying very heavily on his side B. So much so that I feel Israel is going to have an easy time figuring out where this Sora is going to be landing. And already on a quick start, Israel takes a stock off Sora. Another quick grab, another punch. Sora landing some combos there with his side B. Really relying heavy on that. Israel got a little greedy there and self-destructed. After several spells, Israel has landed a decent hit. Sora is within kill range now. And I believe, oh. He's still in, but getting even closer to, oh, there we go. Looks like Israel is standing his ground, biding his time.
They have visible lag. Can we record them and report them to play VS and be like, hey, these guys do not have
You can record their games. All right, with that, Israel has taken game one. So, like, if the other team is, like, heavy lag, I mean, you can record it and, like, we can see if we can do anything. But, like, if we beat them anyway, but, yeah. But yeah, tell them that they're lagging. See if they can reboot in between rounds. See if they can reboot their game, and like they should be on Ethernet. So ask them if they're on Ethernet first. All right, checking back in with folks. Fortunately, I am coaching 3 teams at once here, so can't always be on the microphones. But Israel took game 1 against Jonathan, and we'll see if Jonathan changes up his strategy. We also have currently games going on is Millbury versus Dartmouth and Millbury versus Dennis Yarmouth. Dennis Yarmouth is one of the teams that we have a good relationship with, and we always find has good competition with us, so we're always happy to play against them. Looks like Israel is going to be playing against a K rule, and they'll be playing on PS2. So we'll be joining them back in shortly. All right, here we go. Israel's Kazuya versus K Rule, Jonathan Carroll.
Hey. Nice. It's at 40%. Oh my god, why are you so bad at it?
They also can't have anyone in the arena, right?
They shouldn't.
Oh, they have someone.
You should tell them that they shouldn't have people in the arena. Damage seems to be stacking up in Israel's favor here.
Oh no. Maybe commentate over this one.
We're about to watch. Oh, Israel is beginning to create an infinite combo here of continual side Bs until he gets enough damage on to send K. Rool flying. Definitely one of the downsides to K. Rool.
Do it again. Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, and once again, Israel begins the infinite combo as he traps K. Rool. Hopefully, Israel knows that he should end the game rather than continuing to torture his opponent like this.
Torture your opponent!
And with that, Israel takes the second game and our second set.
So why don't you just do that every game against K-Rool and Bowser?
He does.
It doesn't work against.
Also, you have to be stupid to get hit by it.
No, that actually that wasn't true at all.
All right, that brings us up 2-0 against Carver. Looks like this one is probably going to be a pretty quick one because up next we have Jonah as Little Mac. Huh?
He said that it doesn't
That's
even
not
work
true.
on K-Rool.
No.
It works on Bowser, not even K-Rool. It doesn't work against K-Rool. Well, clearly it just did. I just watched it work.
Terrible.
All right. So with that, we're moving on to set 3, where we have Jonah playing as Little Mac, and we'll see who their third player, Alden Corbin, is going to be playing as. Jonah is our youngest member of Team 1. Actually joined Team 1 as a 8th grader and has swiftly moved up the ranks to being one of our best players. Looks like Little Mac will be up against a Bowser. Based on the speed, Little Mac should have the advantage, but Bowser does have some strong moves, strong close range moves that are fairly quick for him to worry about, but we'll see how this goes. They're currently selecting stages. Looks like we're going to be on small battlefield, folks. Small battlefield. Platforms being an important factor in this fight. So, we'll be joining them in as they are loading in now. Some quick hits early. There's that up B that we need to worry about. Oh, that's very unfortunate for the Bowser. Oh, in a second, the moment he lands, he gets the hit. Jonah is crushing so far. Several combos later, the Bowser is off the edge once again. The downside is that Bowser can close the gap pretty quick. He has some very strong moves. Jonah will have to watch out for that grab. And that up B. Oh, he lands a solid hit, knocking Jonah off. But Jonah comes back and immediately reverses it back to 2-2, bringing this game back to an even match. Oh, Jonah is doing his traditional up tilt combos, which are very effective against larger characters, as the hitbox for them makes it so they get trapped inside of it a lot. Several punches. Jonah has access to his KO punch. If he can land it. Oh, he loses the KO punch.
You gotta counter those.
Unfortunately, Jonah got sat on by Bowser. Hopefully he knows next time that he needs to counter those attacks. You can also hit Bowser just before he lands or before he activates the pound. All right, Jonah's got a slightly uphill battle to climb, but we'll see if he can land some early hits, which it looks like he's doing pretty well with. Oh, but he gets crushed at the end. All right. With that, Carver takes the first game against Milbury. Against Jonah.
Now it can only be a 6-1.
All right. As they are selecting, it looks like it's going to be Little Mac versus Bowser again. Alden rolling it back, hoping that Jonah has not learned from the past game. All right, looks like they have selected. They'll be going to small battlefield again, running it back. All right, join in. Once again, Jonah as Little Mac and Alden of Carver as Bowser. All right. Looks like Bowser gets the first hit here. Couple landed hits. Jonah begins to begin his combos, doing a solid 35%. Not giving Bowser the chance to rest. However, Bowser's up B is still a formidable move. Oh, he begins the up tilts. Oh, but Bowser gets an early grab. And then into a up B on the land. Oh, and then Jonah lands the KO punch. Hopefully he can land some damage before... nope, unfortunately, it was a bit too high up there. Bowser knows that Little Mac does not have a great horizontal recovery. All right, continuing to fight. Jonah dodging that side smash. Unfortunately, the side B is still very good with Bowser. Oh, but a second KO punch knocks out Bowser again. He does need to worry, trying to get as much damage as he can on him. 3 hits bring him to 59 already. That's a solid 3 hits there. Now 91. My goodness, he's tied it up already, but Jonah is up a stock and lands the finishing smash. Excellent job, Jonah. All right. With that, it is now 1-1 for Jonah's set. If Jonah does win, that will be the set and the match. So we will be heading back once the two players are ready to go. We'll see if Alden decides to switch things up. It looks like Alden is sticking with Bowser, so we'll see how that ends up. All right. In the chat, I have Jacob saying hi, Murphy. Hello, Jacob. I hope your things are going well for you. Appreciate the views and coming in to say hello. Jacob Smith being one of our previous players, one of our best players, and for a while was able to help me out as an assistant coach here. So I always appreciate him coming by, saying hello to the team, and seeing how they're doing. All right, heading back in. They're running it back one more time. This time on Kalos, we have Jonah as Little Mac, Alden as Bowser. We'll see if the lack of platforms here is better for Bowser or for Little Mac. I have a feeling that once Little Mac knows what he's doing and Bowser can't escape the up tilts, he's going to be taking a lot of damage from it. All right, let's see. So Jonah is landing some pretty solid hits, getting Bowser up to 96% already. A couple solid more hits, and Bowser will be off the stage. Ooh, Bowser returns a throw. Oh, but unfortunately, SDs as he misjudges his jump. Unfortunately, what this means is that Bowser is going to be up as Jonah hits his KO meter, and if he can land that KO, it will be a solid hit. Oh, he lost the KO. That's all right. Still, he's up 17-39. He's looking to just keep tacking on damage before he goes. Still, 50% is a solid percentage to get Bowser to on stock 2 already. Now he's doing some more back and forths here. Bowser's landed a couple good hits. Unfortunately, Bowser's hits do a lot of damage. He's becoming more reliant on that side B, which is one of Bowser's bread and butter, so it's understandable. But you got to watch out for those platforms because they are how Bowser is going to try to knock you off the stage. Oh, unfortunately, loses the KO punch. Let's see if he can come back from this. Oh, landing good hits. Unfortunately, Bowser is heavy. Doesn't get knocked off from that, but reading the pound sends him out of town. Bowser comes back in with a solid punch. Oh, Jonah with an excellent recovery there despite the flames. Starts landing some damage, but unfortunately that is going to... Oh, there we go. That was surprising percentage for Little Mac to still be alive at, so... And now it comes down to this stock. Both players fairly evenly matched.
Get off the ledge, please. Okay, thank you. Holy shit, heart attack every time.
Oh, excellent reads on both players' parts. Whereas Bowser is going to try to capitalize on that ledge. The reflect is going to be good. And there we go with the final smash. And Jonah takes the game, thus making us the victors. As Milbury beats Carver 3-0, 6-1. Not too shabby for round 2. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. we appreciate coming out and seeing how the team's doing and saying hello to people in the chat. And hope to see you guys not next week. Next week we have a bye due to school closures, but will be joining us back in 2 weeks. So October 15th, see you there.